Do you all remember this post that trended where Iwobi was there and someone was making fun of the Nigerian Professional Football League? He said a club loaned the player, and the club who loaned the player, who took the player on a loan, sold the player. The thing never sounded right to me, never made any sense. Watch it.
In Nigeria, it's mad, bro. One of the club teams loaned the player, and that team sold the player, bro. I saw my life. Google it, bro. I swear down.
Oh my days.
Okay, so from the onset, that story never made sense to me, because even a league that even a very cheap league would not make such a mistake. Like Nigerian league is too big to do such error. But put that aside, the story has to do with the legend Sunday Mba. You all know Sunday Mba, 2013 African Cup of Nations, the guy who did wonders, who scored the winning goal against Ivory Coast and the winning goal in the final of the World Cup against Burkina Faso. Check it out.
Now with an opportunity inside here for Moses. He's going to shoot, and it's blocked by Corner. Here's the follow-up from Mba. He scores! Nigeria have the lead, and Sunday Mba scores his second of the tournament. 5 minutes to half-time, and they've broken the deadlock.
So this guy actually had a problem, but never had the opportunity to come speak out, and everyone started feeling like because he blew up, the club who loaned him out tried to get him back, but the loaning club was already making an attempt to sell him, which is a lie, which is not the truth, which never made sense. Now, he came out recently to address the issue. But before I play what he said, I will explain what actually happened. He was a player for Warri Wolves. Then, after the season finished, he left Warri Wolves and started training with Enugu Rangers. Now, I don't know if he did not tell them at Warri Wolves that he was leaving, but he never got back to pre-season training with Warri Wolves. He already changed his mind and wanted to join a new team. The new team was Enugu Rangers. While he was training with Enugu Rangers, the season has not started. It was pre-season training and all. That was when he got his break into the national team. He got his break into the national team, and he went on to do wonders in the national team, and he got global recognition. Now, Warri Wolves saw that, man, this guy would start getting interest from international clubs, European clubs. They came out to claim the player. They came out to claim a player that wasn't in contract with them. Rangers said no, he is our player. Now, Rangers, you guys are funny. How, you know what? Let's watch him explain it first. Then I see what I want to say.
And people expected that Alma should come out like this, sign for Barcelona. What happened?
A lot happened. Nigeria happened.
That's not for me.
Nigeria happened. You know, after the AFCON, there was this issue about transfer for Warri Wolves Rangers.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember.
You were originally for Warri Wolves, then they loaned you to Rangers.
See, this gist. I mean, not.
Now you go clear up. Now you go clear up because you see that way.
See, there's nothing like Warri Wolves loan to Rangers. It used to be Nigerian League. If you play here, you're done. You want to move, you move. There was nothing like contracts that year. I don't know if you remember. We played Nigerian League now. So if you play and you're done like here, you want to switch to another, you switch. So I left Warri was back to Rangers. But then because the league has not started, you know that those days when they slow. I don't know if I say slow down. I be
Yes,
they
yes.
postpone
They have abridged the league.
abridge, and then
So
they postpone the
yes,
starting
yes,
of the league,
yes,
and then.
yes. So we don't start at the original August. So we
Thank-
start late December,
Thank
January.
you. So that period now had to drag till Nations Cup, and then
After Nations Cup, you're already a big star.
thank you, and then till that Nations Cup when nobody expected Mba would be that hot. Warri now came back. Now our boy.
Wala come scatter.
Na there wahala start. Warri and our boy, Rangers and our boy. I've already moved to Rangers, training Rangers, left camp, all those things. And then Warri now came back. He's our boy. So we have to take his clearance. Rangers said, no, now our new boy. You know, that whole thing lingered for like, Baba. That thing messed me up, but maybe I'll gist for another day. But then messed me up because that thing lingered for like 8 months now, 6 to 7 to 8
So you
months.
could not have a clear cut.
Yes, because
Clubs were coming.
nobody wanted a player that was having issues with 2 clubs. Remember when Mikel and Chelsea,
Yeah,
Man U,
Man U.
you know how that, because he was already in England, be London, and then the whole thing went, I did Nigeria, I did Abuja. You understand? So now who send you go answer you?
So
that
it
was
didn't help your
the
movement.
transfer. It didn't help my transfer. The
So how
movement.
was it resolved? Because later I know you went to France.
I went to France after everything, and then NFF now came to a conclusion like, okay, he's not a free player. Now let him go. You know, stuff like that. And then most of those clubs that were looking at me, they've already decided I'll be choose somebody else, and then that was it. I now went to France and just like that.
It doesn't make any sense actually. Enugu Rangers, you claim to just sign a player and you want to sell the player immediately. You don't see. You claim to just sign a player, right? And you want to sell the player immediately. You are funny. You are funny. I know you are doing this because of money, because he started training with you. You've not given him a contract or anything. But then let's talk about Warri Wolves. He left you guys. He doesn't want to have a contract with you guys. But then you guys wanted to claim him because you know you're going to make some dollars from the international club. Right? Okay, so he got a lot of international interest. And because of the fight that went on, you know, you don't know you're going to give money to and all. And many clubs don't like that kind of situation, actually, you know. So they stayed away from him when he was actually in his prime, you know. And I understand, you know, I can understand what he was going through at that time, you know, I can understand. Now, he played for Bastia. He played for Bastia. Bastia is in League 2 right now in France. I don't know the league the level they were at that time. But I knew that top team were coming for him because that guy, because this Mba is a really good player, right? But this issue destroyed everything for him because of greed from 2 clubs. Greed from 2 clubs. Greed from the first club who he doesn't have a contract with anymore. He left them. And greed from a club that he wants to join but haven't signed him. Why can't they just let him go? Everybody wants a cut from the sign-up fee, the dollar that is going to be paid. That is how they try to destroy this man's career. He went to a club. Bastia is not a really good club, but he had to go somewhere, you know, which is after 8 months, you know, which is not fair. But at least now we can hear the story and we can correct that narrative of this nonsense this guy is saying. Okay? This nonsense this guy is saying, I mean.
One of the club teams loaned the player, and that team sold the player, bro.
So we can all say it never happened. Another team did not loan a player, another team did not sell the loanee player. So let's correct that mindset, okay? Because I know anything that has to do with our local based player, anything local about Nigeria, you guys are fast and quick to criticize it. Alright, thank you for watching today's video. If you don't have an account with us already, what are you waiting for? Croxstats is the best prediction website out there. Okay, Croxstats is the best prediction website out there. We post games daily, chat rooms, engaging features you would love. You share code. A lot is going on Croxstats, which you are not to pay for. It's free. Why don't you have an account with us? Okay, do well, visit www.croxstats.com and get daily predictions, special prediction for the week, weekly predictions, voting on games, chat rooms. Our store will be opening soon. You know, a lot is going on. You're missing out. Peace.